Hello students. I hope that you are as happy to join me as I am to be presenting to you this course called Security Administration 1, SEC160. This course is going to focus on the workflow and skills that one would see in a Security Operations Center, sometimes known as the SOC. So those are security administration skills like traffic analysis, determination of the malevolence of a attachment or some embedded set of data in a flow of traffic, or really any other threats to the organization. Some of the things you're going to learn include reviewing concepts about TCP/IP. You're going to take a deeper dive into protocols and why it's important to understand the format of the various common protocols. We're going to do more work with Wireshark so that we can analyze traffic. And we're going to use a special open source set of software called Security Onion, which will introduce you to some other very interesting tools that you can use to investigate a potential threat to an organization. So let's take a look at the flow of the course and the format so that you'll feel comfortable with it. You see on your screen right now the Moodle page for our SEC160 course, and you will immediately see that your reading materials and some other auxiliary information will be presented through the Networking Academy. Most of you should be familiar with Cisco's Networking Academy. You all should already have a username and account. That information should seamlessly work for you in this course as well. You can see throughout the course that I have some links over to the NetAcad main page so that you can go back and forth. But I want to really emphasize to you that your launching pad for this course is Moodle. All your assignments and all your basic guidance is going to be in Moodle. So you really should always start your workflow through the Moodle interface. When we log in the first day, of course, you will see the main page with the course overview, and you should notice that down the left-hand column, I have things organized in a weekly fashion. So our semester starts on January 10th. So I will run my weeks from Monday through Sunday, with most of your weekly work due dates being 11:59 on that last day's evening. Now, that said, I cannot emphasize this enough. Please look at the weekly work as soon as possible. Even if you feel you do not have a block of time that you can invest to finishing an entire assignment, it's very beneficial to sort of wrap your head around the amount of work for the week so that you can do some planning. First day, always there's a first day activity. This is really, really important. This is used by the state auditors to determine that you, the student, exists and are engaged with the course. So you want to get that done as quickly as possible. It's a simple quiz. They call it the orientation quiz. You may have seen it before. But even if you have done it before, you need to do it again for this course. It's based on this Moodle orientation lesson, which you may want to listen to again to refresh your mind on things. Then you can take the quiz. I'll also remind you that you can take this quiz multiple times, and the highest score is what sticks in the grade book. You'll find the syllabus and any syllabus addendums also on this first page, along with an additional icebreaker assignment, mainly just a short assignment that will allow me to get to know a little bit about yourself and your aspirations. Now let's go back up and look at these categories down the left-hand side. You can see that there's the course overview, what we're looking at now, and something called Proctor Track, which I'll get to in one moment, and then all the weekly breakdowns throughout the entire semester until the semester ends in May. Proctor Track is a section that you'll visit a couple times during the semester, once for something called onboarding, and then there'll be one assessment that you will complete in the Proctor Track environment. Proctor Track is mandated by the state, and all online courses must implement Proctor Track within the course on at least one assignment or assessment. So I will be providing information as the semester goes on regarding the specifics of Proctor Track and its use. You can read a little bit about it on this page, and when fully implemented, you will see a Proctor Track dashboard icon with links to the appropriate material. Okay, you looked at the course overview and you did an entry assignment and an icebreaker, but that is not your work for the week. There's a lot of work out in front of you, so do not forget to click the 10th to the 16th, where you will find out that you will be working on modules 1 and 2 from the Networking Academy. And in those two sections, each of which are not, incredibly long, you're going to find out about the bad actors that want to steal your information, and you'll learn about their motivations and some details behind a couple specific incidents. And then you will look at this entity called the SOC, the Security Operations Center, and some of the elements that constitute the monitoring system in the SOC. So let's hop over to Networking Academy, where you will see whatever courses you are enrolled in. So there may be multiples. They may look somewhat different than my screen, but you will see a SEC160. And you can launch the course by just clicking the arrow, and you will see that it is the Cisco Networking Academy Cyber Ops Associate Curriculum, and the modules are fairly clearly marked. You can open the content, which is the reading material, and it reads pretty much like a book, where you can click to enter a given section. Once you read down an entire page, there's forward and back links for you to use. I want to note for you that not every activity in the Networking Academy is assigned to you. So that being said, again, always work from Moodle. What is assigned in Moodle is what your grade will be based upon. So the assignments are clearly shown in the Moodle page. In almost all cases, the lab manuals or worksheets are included in the Moodle assignment, so you should have no issues. We will be using a couple virtual machines in this course. They will be specifically OVA files, or Oracle Virtual Appliances. So they will open in Oracle's VirtualBox, which is free for you to install. Most of you probably already have this on your computers. So you can see that during this very first week, there are a number of assignments. Most of these first week assignments are what we would call research or thinking assignments, and do not require the virtual machines yet. So you have a little bit of time to get things organized and set up for yourself. But there are instructions in an ungraded lab on installing the virtual machine image. At the beginning of this course, you will only need the one virtual machine. That is the Cyber Ops workstation. In addition to assignments and labs for the week, you will typically also see this section called assessments. The due date for these is that same end of week at 11:59. You will take the quiz on the platform that is described in the assignment. In this case, it's a quiz on NetAcad, and then capture a screen snapshot of your score for the completion of this assignment. At any point you have questions, do not hesitate to reach out to me. You can find my information in the course overview section in the syllabus. And besides that, all I can impress upon you is there are lots of modules in this courseware. I have worked diligently to break them up and spread them across the semester, but the Cyber Ops course is a standard course from Cisco meant to be offered in this semester type format, and it's aggressive, but you'll learn a heck of a lot. And I would say if you took only one cyber operations course, this would be the perfect one. It really covers a broad spectrum, and you're really going to learn a lot. And in fact, it is aligned with a Cisco industry exam that you could take on your own after taking this course. The courseware does include a certification practice exam that I am not requiring for you to take to finish this course, but it's highly recommended. So make sure, reach out to me if you have questions, and really have a great time with it. We'll see you throughout the semester.